welcome to Chit Chat episode 82 with your favorite uncles on the internet this week with your favorite uncles, Uncle Natty and Uncle Andrew. How you doing this week, Andrew?
I have survived another week.
Woo, so did I.
Let's see.
I got into Magic the Gathering, so that was fun. I finally opened up my Fallout Commander deck box that I've had. The only Magic cards I've ever owned were still in their box.
I was say you had that vampire deck a long time ago.
I gave that to you.
After he threatened to throw it away.
Yeah. I would have thrown it away. I was glad because I was like, I don't collect these. So I only had
there
Pokemon.
he is again.
Yeah, well, it's
Full
Fallout.
circle.
Well, it's Fallout, and I kept it in the box for, what, 2 years? I think it came out last year, 2024. So it's been sitting in the box. And then I bought the Scientist one. Now I have two. And everybody was recommending online to play their online version to get the basic rules down of it.
Yeah,
But they don't
I figured
have,
that'd be the best way to do it.
it is, but they don't have Commander mode on there. So,
True.
I can't-
So yeah, they probably play standard and modern.
yeah, so I can't play it really that much because Fallout's only Commander. So, and they don't have it on there.
Yeah.
And they don't.
So
What?
I don't think there's a lot of Fallout support either. I think that the Fallout was also just decks. Because I don't remember seeing boosters.
It was 4 decks and 1 secret lair of the Pip-Boy.
Yeah. And secret layers are just too fucking expensive.
Yeah, they're special serialized cards or some shit.
I don't give a fuck.
But yeah, I gotta learn how equipment works, and I gotta get a trainer. I gotta go to those card shops and give someone.
Yeah, it'd be the same way for me because, like, I've bought quite a few Commander decks in my time now.
Yeah, you got the
I follow the art. Yeah, well, I got the Warhammer ones. I have 2 of the Fallout ones. But I've also I got a couple of the Duskmourn, some of the Dragon ones they just released, Targaryen or whatever it's called. I got almost everything that was Phyrexia. I love the art for Phyrexia, so.
Yeah, I want to get all 4 for Fallout because I like the art, and I'm gonna color code them. So.
And I've picked up a couple of like the starter kit boxes as well, like the Final Fantasy one, the Lord of the Rings one. I have a Lord of the Rings Commander deck as well.
Yeah, Final Fantasy's all you can play in the standard. So.
But yeah, like if you find like any of the starter sets, they're like $20 for 2 decks. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
No,
you're not gonna get like. Yeah, you're not gonna get like the $1,000 card or whatever thing like that, but. If you're looking to just play, then that'll fill your decks out.
Yeah, I'm not used to 3 colors. I've only done 2 so far. But you got a shit ton of Magic money with those Warhammers. You got about like $900 right there.
I know.
That was insane. I was gonna buy them, and then I saw the price. It's like $250 each to
yeah. So
$400.
Sabrina's brother had me sell his to the shop, and I was watching him like scan all the cards, and that came up at like $756 retail.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, he didn't have them as
like,
the box? He just had them individual?
Well, yeah, he had the deck, and when you buy a Commander deck, it comes with its own little like box that it comes in, like a carry box for it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't still in its package.
Oh.
Like he had opened it, yeah.
But yeah, they're apparently Warhammer's top tier cards of Magic the Gathering, so they're highly sought after.
They're limited print because like nobody realized it until people started fucking around with it and realized, oh, there's good cards in here.
Yeah.
And then their value skyrocketed. Yeah. So I have I think all but the Agents of the Imperium deck.
Damn. That's a lot of money.
I have a Chaos, I have a Necron, I have a Tyranid.
You're fucking
But I didn't buy them. I didn't pay them that price for them. I bought them at retail.
Yeah, $60.
Yeah.
Lucky man. That's what I'm saying. You're loaded.
I even have one of the Final Fantasy decks.
I should
They just came out.
bought them, but who knew? Who knew 4 years ago they were going to be that expensive?
Yeah. This is those limited runs.
Yeah.
The only one I've never seen go anywhere is the Doctor Who decks. I don't know anybody who fucking fucks with, like, they've been sitting on Andrew's shelf for so long, and I just don't want them.
Yeah, they also have an Office deck too, or an Office cards.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, a Warhammer and the Fallout were the only ones I cared for, and then I wasn't gonna get Warhammer because it's $1,500 for all four.
On the top of Secret Layers, they're actually releasing a couple Secret Layers for PlayStation. There's gonna be God of War Greek, God of War Norse, The Last of Us, Uncharted, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Ghost of Tsushima.
For Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, they're all gonna be Secret Layers.
Oh, so that's like 5 cards each.
Yeah, for like $700 a piece.
Probably. I would get the Horizon one.
The Kratos card is cool. And yeah, you can get Aloy.
Yeah, I would want that one.
I should say Kratos Greek is cool.
I haven't even known about them until just now. So.
Yeah. Well, I was at the shop and I bought a couple packs of the Edge of Eternities just to check them out. Nothing crazy. And from my perspective. But I also chase the art, not the card themselves. So like,
yeah.
I'm not just buying Magic cards because I'm looking for a card. I just like art, so that's why I have so many Neon Dynasty cards. Kamigawa is like my favorite. It's Japanese, like cyberpunk samurai look. And I'm just a big fan of that aesthetic.
You gonna surprise your wife with an Astarion card?
No. I didn't know there was an Astarion card.
I didn't know either until my girlfriend told me. Yep, there is. They have a Baldur's Gate set, and Astarion you can get the full art for like $35.
It's not terrible, honestly, but
he's in his sexy pose. He's shirtless.
I have Baldur's Gate. I'm good. You know.
Yeah, this is a card.
I even have miniatures for the best 2 characters, Shadowheart and Karlach.
Yeah, but this is for your wife. This is for her, not for you.
She's a bigger fan of Spider-Man.
There you go, get a Spider-Man one.
I actually own some of the Spider-Man cards. I just haven't told her yet.
I think there's something. I don't like the Spider-Man one. I'm also not a huge fan of Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Spider-Man is my second biggest comic collection, and I've had him the longest. So. Yeah, kind of my introduction into comic books with Spider-Man. So.
And then I've no idea.
And I always liked Spider-Man's story. Like the whole Tom Holland Spider-Man arc was a little different. It's more like the what's his name? The one we all love.
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. Yeah, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is the Spider-Man of like the comics that I know. It's like he's a superhero, but he's still just us. He's broke. He's working to pay his rent. Like. He's nothing special.
It's not a high-end built movie either. You can tell it's very not as expensively paid for, which I think gives it some more character.
Yeah, he's a down-to-earth human. He's not elevated with all this technology. He's just a normal guy who just happens to have some extra powers.
I just don't like.
It doesn't get him anywhere.
I just don't like the web thing that they build their own webs. Like, let them make that shit. They're spiders.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it depends on, because like, the comics are changed too. So there's like Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, stuff like that. And they changed between that too. So when they did Andrew Garfield's as the Amazing Spider-Man, it was correct because in the comic books, he still has to make his web cartridges.
I just like the idea that they make their own out of their own body.
Yeah.
It seems cooler.
I just like that scene from the last movie there where he's like, does it come anywhere else?
That's the only one I've seen of Garfield and Tom is in No Way Home. That's the only movies I've seen of them. So.
I've seen both of Garfield's, but that's the only Tom Holland one I've seen.
Yeah, that one's the best.
It was pretty good.
Oh, it's so good. I own it for DVD. It's so good.
I was hoping when they released that movie, like when that movie came out, everyone was like, "Oh, the Spider-Man and all that." Like they were gonna bring Andrew Garfield back as Spider-Man.
But like, been in talks for it.
But like, make it so that because he was talking to Tom after Aunt May died. He's like, I did terrible things. It's like, let's see that Spider-Man. Let's see this dark Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm no longer holding back his punches. He's actually killing these motherfuckers.
That'd be cool. And he's wearing the Venom suit or the black suit. That kind of push him towards it.
He didn't get Venom, so.
Not in Amazing Spider-Man comics. He doesn't get Venom.
I mean, maybe in the comics, but I don't own as many Amazing Spider-Mans as I do the other guy. So.
I mean, isn't Venom supposed to make him more evil? It does in Toby's.
I mean, in a way.
So I'm like, that could help push him towards evil. That'd be a nice little character arc.
I guess we'll see what this Doomsday Avengers movies or whatever it's going to be called is going to look like, because they got a huge cast in it.
Oh my god, it's awful though. Cast.
I mean,
Downey as Doom.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but I mean, Deadpool's going to be in it. Tom Hardy's coming back as Venom.
I don't know. I've never seen their Venoms movies.
I like Tom Hardy as Venoms.
I like Tom Hardy. I've never seen his Venoms. They look cool. The movies, I've seen little clips.
Yeah,
I've never invested time into it. I don't really care for Deadpool. I know that's controversial, but I don't really care for their movie except for the Wolverine
Totally
one.
understandable.
But that's because of Wolverine. Have you seen the
Well, I also
Wolverine
had
Deadpool?
Blade and Elektra, and yeah, I have. I own it.
Such a good movie for the Wolverine.
They brought Chris Evans back, not as Captain America, but as his original cast, Johnny Storm.
I mean, he didn't get a job, so I don't know why people would hate on him.
It was a good movie.
Yeah. I didn't care for one or two, but the third
90.
one's great. Who's 90?
No, what's his name? This Wolverine.
He's not 90.
No, he's not going to get out of Marvel until he's 90.
Oh, yeah, they're going to keep him until after he's dead. I mean, hell, they're keeping Stan Lee alive with his Twitter and whatnot, selling NFTs.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, they live forever. I'm surprised they haven't AI'd Stan Lee into the movies yet.
If you want to use my likeness, you got to prove it through my wife.
I mean, I'm sure she'll just say yes. You in a movie?
If I said it, I meant it. Don't try to change my words to fit your perspective.
I guess. Anyway, Space Marine 2, we might be playing soon.
Well, yeah, I was going through my emails, and I guess they shared it beforehand, but they're like, your pros and deep silver accounts have been separated. And it took me a long time to figure out what the hell they were talking about. And finally Reddit was like, yeah, your Space Marine 2 account. I was like, oh?
I
And if
did it.
I don't know if it said it here, but yeah, it's like, we are pleased to let you know that this migration has now been completed. From today, you can manage your accounts independently. But also, further down it said, and I didn't take a picture of it, like, if you didn't like check into your either account within like 90 days, they were just gonna delete them, I think.
Oh, well then they deleted mine.
So there's a chance we just might not have our accounts anymore.
Might just have to make it, but it's connected to Steam, so
Yeah, like I'll sell all my Steam stuff. But...
I might lose my multiplayer rank that I got a year ago, whatever it was.
Right.
But I mean, fresh start.
I haven't even tried playing it, so I'm not sure how it's working on my computer with all the updates and stuff.
There's no orc mod on Vortex, so we can't fight orcs. I'm quite upset.
Yeah, well,
I want to fight
you can always
orcs.
buy the first game. You can buy the first game.
Yeah, but like they need to make one that's the opposite, where you're an orc fighting Space Marines and the Imperials.
I mean, yeah,
That'd be so fucking cool.
Speed Freaks is like the first game besides like Blood Teeth and Shooters where I've really seen it as the orcs perspective.
I know, and the orcs are so popular. They're so loved. They're the bad boys.
If they were so popular, we wouldn't be playing against bots on Speed Freaks.
That's true. Yeah, but no one really plays racing games.
So, like, it might be because there's a huge population that shares my perspective when it comes to Warhammer 40k. Like, we're in it for the tabletop experience.
Yeah.
Not the video games.
Well, are you gonna get
like if you enjoy the video games too, like good for you, but you know, we're here for the miniatures.
I keep trying to get you to play the one the top-down shooter Warhammer game, Inquisition.
I mean, yeah, it's just I didn't realize how bad his graphics were.
It's a top-down shooter. But are you gonna get the
still
other?
Like Diablo didn't look that bad.
I mean, I think it looks all right. But are you
it's
gonna
not
get
terrible.
the Dark Heresy?
Dark Heresy.
Yeah, it's Warhammer 40k Dark Heresy. It's not out yet. It's coming soon at some point. I believe
I don't even
it's
have
turn-based, but I can't tell. I haven't looked at the trailer. So.
I don't even have like Rogue Trader or I think I only have Dawn of War 2. I don't think I have any of the others. I only have one.
Yeah, it's turn-based.
What's that game called? Total War Warhammer. I only have the first game. I don't have the other 2 or 3. They're making it Until Dawn 4, or not Until Dawn.
2.
Dawn of War 4.
Ooh, I liked Retribution. So,
Yeah, but that's 2.
right.
2's peak. There's nothing better than 2.
Good. That's all I got.
I don't play Tacticus. There's a bunch of them I don't touch. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, I own a couple, but
this is turn-based, which is tabletop. Turn-based.
yeah, I don't know.
Just saying. And then I also got Resident Evil 2, so we can play that at some point.
Is that multiplayer?
I don't know. You told me it was.
Because again, I know. Babe. Very loud. I don't know if you picked that up.
Yeah, I did. What? That
Yeah.
you yelled out,
Her
babe.
yelling.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. No,
I didn't
okay.
hear it.
You didn't pick
You'll
up.
hear it
Okay.
on the recording, but I won't. Why? What's up?
Maybe. I was like, damn, she's like 3 rooms over. Nah, she's complaining about her mom.
Oh, okay. I'll listen to it in the audio.
Let's see. What was I saying?
Yeah, it's online co-op.
Yeah, no, is it online co-op?
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
on the store page. So you're good.
Because I knew 5 and 6 are multiplayer, and Revelations 2
Yep,
is
that's the one I got.
multiplayer. Okay, yeah, you got the right one then.
Yes.
Resident Evil 2 itself, I'm pretty sure that's still single player.
Oh, I got the Revelation, so we're good.
Yeah, Revelations is the one. And then that's where we'll play Barry Burton,
Woo,
Claire Redfield,
Barry's the black guy,
along
right?
with... No, Barry's old white guy.
Oh, I thought Barry was the black guy from Resident Evil 5.
No, that's Josh.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. That's John. I don't know. Fucking, been a while. Hey, was you playing Barry? Sasha?
So I think we're gonna start playing with Claire and Barry's daughter, Moria.
Oh, he brought his daughter in this?
He didn't bring her into it. She got kind of trapped with it. But yeah, no. Me and Jeff used to play the fuck out of the raids modes on this, and we were competing to see who could get Wesker to level 100 first, which I did. So
Woo! Killed it.
yeah, raid mode's fun. Yeah, we can get some content out of this bitch. And then there's different modes you can play too. Like there's one where the enemies are invisible. You know, I don't know. It gets crazy.
But
I only played it on PlayStation though, so yeah, I'd have to look at my PlayStation stuff up to figure out like how. Like I know I beat the game, but I don't think I ever beat any of the DLCs. I know I tried, but
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah.
And I hadn't edited at all this week, so I was gonna do it today, and then I ended up in the studio till literally noon, from midnight to noon. I was in the studio. Yeah, just such a big project.
Well, we got your audio recording. You remember when we were doing the last recording before we got to the mushroom place? And you were complaining about lag?
Right.
Well, your whole entire video perspective lagged, and you got about 10 frames through an hour. Every like 5 minutes, a different picture. So it's just my my viewpoint, because it's just
And,
still images.
I was having the same problem with the quarry too. There's some sections where it's the same way, and I don't, because like I shut everything down. There's nothing running that I don't need. I don't know where I'm losing my frames to. Maybe.
You just can't handle it.
Everything's updated. Even his drivers are updated. Yeah, I figured that out, motherfuckers.
I mean, it could just be the game itself. It's not optimized the best, so it's pushing your computer too far for such a low-end game. That happens. We do with what we can. But yeah, that takes us for the next 2 weeks, I think, for recordings. Three episodes a day, or 3 episodes a week, which is pretty great for us, actually.
I've been keeping up with nightclub there, Fudge Packers. Underrated. It's so fun watching it cut from like me just standing there to you just hopping around the bar all day.
I do so much work. All you do. But you get to the hot dogs eventually.
Yeah.
I just love you burning the hot dogs. 315% overcooked. I just burned the entire fucking thing. $80 worth of hot dogs I just threw down the drain. Such a fun time.
I'm the same way in real life, so don't worry, guys. That's me in the kitchen. I'm a Gordon Ramsay.
What the fuck did you just send me? What is that?
So I've been working on some mad backlog, and currently I'm working on 88 Necrons at the same time. I'm building the whole fucking army all at once, and I've got them spray painted. I've got their washes on them because they're silver for the base. Now I'm going to dry brush them all, and then we're going to go into Rune Lord Brass. But while I was working on them, I ended up going to one of the Miniature Mondays at the shop, because they're open Mondays now.
Yes.
And I accidentally built a Demon Prince.
You accidentally built?
I accidentally built a Demon Prince. I bought this guy in like, I don't know if it was 22 or 23. Whenever the box set with Vastor came out, that's who I built, Vastor. He's like a machine spirit god.
Yeah.
He's new to the lore. I have no use for him, so he will be sold once he's completed, but I finally built him. So he's not one of the oldest miniatures who's been sitting in my box of sprues, but it is nice to see him together. He's a lot cooler than I thought he was going to be.
So you just built him for funsies?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of riding the silver train right now. After the Necrons are done, I've got a big old 120 model batch of Iron Warriors to kick out. Necrons are silver, Iron Warriors are silver. This guy is full of machine parts, so we're just gonna ride the silver train for a hot minute, I guess.
Ooh, nice.
And getting the stuff done will add to my supply of miniatures for sale as well. So
yeah, why not? As long as it keeps
going. Yeah, like and they're Horse Heresy miniature Space Marines, so they're not heavy on detail either. Like they're not covered in trim like the current Chaos Space Marines, so they shouldn't take as long to paint either. I'll have another 210 models for sale.
Damn.
Yeah, might as well get them done.
Get them done.
Like, I'm not going to play Horse Heresy. I bought them all thinking I'd split them, Salamanders, Iron Warriors, and then I play Salamanders, sell the Iron Warriors. I'm not going to play, so let's just crank out a fuck ton of Iron Warriors and get somebody an army worth playing.
I just saw a short video on Salamanders. Apparently they're the only Space Marines that live with their family.
Yeah, they stay in touch with their tribes.
Yeah, they're the only
So usually with a lot of Space Marine legions, you're separated from that life entirely. You are a Space Marine now. You no longer exist to the rest of the world. Ultramarines will stay in touch with everything because they're all about city building and everything. So they're very much in touch with their people, or at least they were in the Heresy. I'm not entirely sure how they are at 40k. But Salamanders, even when you're pulled to be an aspirant, you're still going to live in the village with your people. You're going to stay connected because they're all about mankind. How are you supposed to protect the people if you don't even know who they are?
Yeah. So yeah, they kneel to kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're one of the nicest legions out there. And a lot of people will bring up the fact that they'll literally torch Eldar children. But you gotta remember, Eldar are Xenos, not humans. Light them on fire. Yeah, they live on a volcanic world, so that's why their skin's so dark. Their eyes are like a glowing red. They have deep, booming voices. Like they've adapted to their environment.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then they love fire. Fire's cool. They have more flamer units than anybody.
And then I saw another short, apparently an orc saving a human child or something before fighting. That's one of the nice things orcs have ever done. Was choosing to care for a kid first before engaging in a fight.
Yeah, no point in killing the weak like that. Like, they want a good fight. That's what they're here for. That's what they exist for. It's a good fight.
That's what I saw the comments say. They said the orc knows a kid isn't a fair fight, so he's just saving it for the future.
Yeah, more likely, but yeah.
I love orcs. They're so simple.
There's it's an older lore. You're not really seeing it in modern lore, and I think it's because of the way the name is pronounced. So if you say it wrong, it could be racist. They're called Digonobs.
Oh.
Right, and
they're supposed to be originally humans, British, right?
Yeah, so they're humans who they basically have been integrated into the orc culture. So they're all big, hulking, muscly dudes who, it's all about the noise and the fight.
Woo!
But they're humans who think they're orcs essentially.
That's cool.
Yeah, but that's old lore. That's like 80s, 90s lore. I haven't seen that name pop up in a long time. They're a good fight. They're good fighters.
Oh, so they just kept them?
Yeah.
Hey, they fight on their side.
That's actually some of my favorite memes that I see in 40K, and it's not. Some of the memes suck ass, like saying like Space Marines are sterile or they cut their penises off. That's not true. They've proven it wrong many times, and I don't know why we're so focused on a Space Marine's dick. But
all that matters to them. That's all they have.
They have a lot more than that. But it's like there's a lineup of memes. There's an orc, a Necron, and a Tyranid Ripper. It's like the smallest version of a Ripper you can get, or a Tyranid, and they're all in the Imperial Guard. And whenever anybody tries to call them out for not being human, everyone's like, "That's just Steve. Shut the fuck up." And then it shows like a Necron flayed one who like wears human skin over its body, and he's just like, "Yes, I am human. Look at my skin. I am human." It's like, good job, Steve. You're the best, Steve. We love you, Steve.
Right.
It's like, yes.
Hey, one more fighter's one more fighter.
Steve the Guardsman, the most loyal of the Imperium.
Hey.
That and how much the Adeptus Mechanicus loves toasters.
All right.
It's ancient tech, Nate. Toasters.
Well, do they? I don't even know what they eat. What do Space Marines even eat and whatnot?
I mean, you read the books and they have like wine and meat and stuff, but from what I understand, like the biggest food production is a stuff called corpse starch.
Corpse starch. Dead people?
Yeah, so there's a guild who exists on Hive Cities. They're called the Corpse Guild, I think. Their whole purpose is to go around collecting dead bodies to break them down into a food substance.
Ooh, resourceful.
It's pretty resourceful too, because it's not only like creating food, but it's also preventing plagues and pestilence from rising up from all these corpses everywhere. And
we played that one game. There's a lot of corpses.
Yeah. So like taking Necromunda, because everybody knows Necromunda. If you played Hired Gun, you're on Necromunda. You're going around shooting all these people. Somebody got to come clean those bodies up.
Yeah,
That's
gotta make
jobs. Guild comes in. That's where the Corpse Guild comes in.
I don't even know how they get
all
paid.
the bodies back to a big plant.
They even get paid.
There is an Imperial currency. I don't know if it has an official name. The only time I've read about it is in the Horus Heresy books. But I also don't own a lot of like Imperial citizen books. Like, you don't really get that perspective from the non-soldier type.
Yeah. But Space Marines, they don't get paid, do they?
No.
Yeah, they're there just for the thrills of loyalty.
Correct. They're given what they need.
I saw another.
They have no attachments. Like
that's great.
They're exactly what Anakin should have done.
So what's with the seed thing then? I saw a video about him. I saw a video of the salamander with his hand cut off, and another Space Marine gave him like a case of like their genetic seed.
Oh, gene seed?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? So gene seed, it's the genetic alterations done to a human to make them into a space marine.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure how many there are exactly.
Wouldn't they have like billions of that?
I mean, yeah, but there's precious, man.
I saw a comment that said Space Marines believe that their gene seed are like their lost brothers coming back to life if it's used or something like that.
It has nothing to do with that, and that's just another meme gone wrong. Misinformation.
Misinformation alert!
The gene seed is the colloquial term used amongst the Adeptus Astartes for the genetic material that allows for the creation of the superhuman space marines. The gene seed is actually the catch-all term for those germ cells and viral machines that have been genetically engineered to develop into the various organs that are implanted into a normal human adolescent male to transform him into a transhuman Astartes. There are 19 types of gene seed corresponding to one of the 19 specialized organs implanted in the human body male to create a space marine.
Yeah, space marines' organs are all sorts of fucked.
Yeah, let's see what this... Oh, this map is fucking terrible. So yeah, they get a secondary heart. I don't even know how to say half these things. Melanchrome, Bioscopia, Larman's organ, multi-lung.
Very long.
Yeah, so like it's like it changes their genetics. So like, I know the Larman's organ is in their throat, and it allows them to spit acid.
Space Marines?
Or no, that's the wrong one. But yeah, Space Marines have the Space Marines do have the ability to spit acid. It's just,
I've never seen that though.
It is.
Why can't we do that in Space Marines too?
They just barely use it. Belcher's gland, whatever it's called. But yeah, that's what it is.
I want to see what their bodies look like outside that armor.
The Laraman's organ allows them to instantly scar tissue over open wounds. The multi-lung allows them to breathe in toxic environments. So essentially, they have 4 lungs.
Yeah,
they got a secondary heart. They got stuff for like increasing their perception, stuff for increasing their optical abilities. The one actually goes underneath the skin. I mean, a lot of them go under the skin, but this one literally goes like exactly like directly underneath the skin. So part of becoming a Space Marine is basically at a certain point in your process of becoming a Space Marine, getting all these organs and stuff, they'll basically flay you open, skin you alive, put this in you, and then put your skin back over it. And it's like a sub armor membrane that you have in your body now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Space Marines are all sorts of fuck. This is why I like orcs. They don't need any of that.
Yeah, orcs don't need nothing.
They don't need nothing, man. They just live their life.
And
they believe in what they want to believe, and it works.
And then each, because there was 20 first founding legions, so each of them would have a specialized gene seed created just for their chapter. It comes from their gene lord, their Primarch.
So, yeah.
But yeah, like it's a very deadly process. I mean, just taking aspirants alone, like the Space Wolves will literally just like kind of watch all their warring tribes on their planet to see who's the best warrior. Usually waiting till he gets cut down to decide to pull him out and resurrect him.
Then put him into the process.
The Blood Angels usually make the children travel across a planet-wide desert to their fortress in order to become, a chosen member of the aspirants. I don't know all of them, but yeah, some of them are pretty rough. So a lot of people die in that process, and then going through all that genetic alteration also kills a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's one, and it's like the most important of the gene seeds. I can't remember which one, but it goes in your neck essentially. And one will stay with you as you grow a second one. And that's the one that they're harvesting. I mean, they'll harvest the other organs too, but so when a Space Marine dies, they'll pull this particular gene seed from his corpse. It's in his neck. It grew inside him. They'll take that from his body, and that's what they'll use to create a new Space Marine from. Because the one that they planted in him, is part of him now. So they keep a secondary one to mature inside each Space Marine.
Oh. Fallout 5 is coming.
I've heard, but I've seen nothing about it.
Yeah, they announced it not too long ago. That's in the works, so it'll probably be done in about 2 years.
Oh, Project Wasteland.
Even though they talked about not making another one anytime soon. I guess.
There's probably like nobody fucking asked for 76.
True, but that came out 6-7 years ago, so I mean it has been a while.
Well, they haven't really done anything with Elder Scrolls other than they re-released Oblivion.
Yeah, they think 5 will come out after the one that's supposed to come out, fucking 20 years ago.
Right.
I feel like. I don't know what that game series is doing. I hope they bring in a new engine. I really do.
I was quite happy with the engine from 4. I mean, if there's something better, go for it. But the engine in 4 was pretty fucking good. I enjoyed every mechanic of it.
With the advances in technology, it's gotta be updated. But who knows? Maybe it'll be only. I hope it's a single player or a co-op only. I better not be multiplayer, or else I'm gonna be pissed. I think everybody will be pissed. You gonna be mad?
No, I don't know.
You'll be disappointed. Sad.
I don't hold my breath for nothing anymore. Does that make sense?
I'm too old to be holding my breath.
Yeah, I got bigger things to think about. And
That is true.
I don't play video games as much as I used to. I really don't. And I don't know. I find myself circling back to the same 15 that I grew up playing to. So I don't know.
Go back to that nostalgia.
I still play BioShock Infinite. Cyberpunk is actually a newer edition, but I do like going back to that a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into The Witcher.
Fucking Civilization 3. I got 101 hours in Civilization 3. I love that game. That was my first computer game.
5 is so good.
I have 5 as well. I got 3.7 hours in 5. I'm coming along. Silent Hill 2. I played that on PS2. I played the fuck out of the Silent Hills. I wish they'd do all 4 of them. I enjoy the fuck out of them.
It is scary for you.
There's only one game that I don't have on Steam, and they never re-released it. It's called Fire Warrior.
Never heard of it.
So it's a Warhammer 40k game where you play a Tau.
Ooh, those are ancient motherfuckers.
They're not ancient. They're the newest and youngest species.
Well, they're made out of robot parts, aren't they? Just robots?
No, those are Necrons.
Oh.
Yeah, Tau they're blue.
All I know is
they've only been around for
how you play the robot. That's all I know.
They've only been around for about 6,000 to 7,000 years. They're a very young species, but in that time they've managed to create power armor, grav tanks, and pulse rifles and railguns. So they're technologically super advanced, but they're super young. So they don't know what the rest of the species of the universe know. And they have no link to the warp. There's no psychers.
So they're stationary.
They don't exist in the eyes of the Chaos Gods because they have no sight. They don't exist because there's no psychers.
Isn't that like a blessing though to not be known in this kind of world?
To an extent.
I think they rule the universe, and yet.
So the Tau have they're communists. They believe in this thing called the greater good, or the Tau'alaga. And they bring other species into their kingdom. They don't have to be. They're not xenophobic like the Imperium. It's not for men and men only. It's if you're gonna help build society, join us. So they have other species like the Krut and the Vespid. They have some human auxiliaries. And when they were going for their 4th expansion, which is taking another star system over for their empire, essentially, they created a new drive based off the technologies of other species, and they accidentally kind of put themselves in the warp. Now the tower are fine unless the demons got on the ship, because they have no link to the warp itself, so they were just blanks floating in space essentially. But the other species were getting picked off because they had the psychic link to the Immaterium, and it all seemed kind of lost, like they weren't going to make it until this new demon god thing showed up and pulled the Tau out of that hole. And the one commander of the fleet was like, he was staring at it, and he's like, it had no face, but the symbols on it was the exact symbols of our race. Like these are the species, or the symbols we use for our kingdom. And they're like, what do you think it is? And he's like, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's the other species, and they're linked to the Immaterium that created it, and we might need to kill them all. Because they were fine. They don't need the warp to travel. They don't need the warp for anything. They don't have psychers, so they don't have to worry about it, affecting them in any way. If every other species died off, the warp would grow powerless because the Tau have no connection to them whatsoever.
Neat.
But now there's this Tau god, created more than likely from the minds of the other species that have a link to the psychic warp, and they're worshiping the Tau's belief in the greater good, or just their communist regime essentially, and they turned it into a religion, and now it's a problem.
Yeah, they aren't known yet, so they're good. It'd be like that.
Yeah, they're just babies though.
Yes, they are. Very young.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is the end of Chit Chat 82.
See y'all later,
guys. Adios.